All right, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm going to jump into it right away today. I just want to get just started and get rolling for you guys. But we're going to jump back to a couple years ago before the Ripple case even started, before the SEC took over, and I want to kind of connect some dots with people out in Hollywood, and maybe that might help spark some interest for other people to get interested in the whole crypto CBDC realm that's going on right now. The cryptocurrencies, distributed ledger technology. So let's jump in right now. All right, here we go. So this is what I want to do. I want to share this video back from I think it was 4 or 5 years ago already, before the Ripple case began. Ripple, Ripple. Ashton Kutcher is talking with Ellen DeGeneres, basically because Ashton's a very big fintech investor. He's very tech savvy. He understands the investment strategies, and he's working, and he wants to provide Ellen with a gift. And I'm just going to show you this video because, like I said, I want to connect people with Hollywood. Sometimes it takes that to pull people in, to have an interest, to spark an interest, and whatever interest I can get to have people starting to think. Because if you're not in this freight train yet, you're going to be left behind. I that's my true belief on this.
Better be good. All right, we're back with the very mysterious Ashton Kutcher, and this now all of a sudden the chair came out, and he said he doesn't know what's going on. So, are we both getting surprised by something?
I don't know. Well, maybe I know something.
Okay, what? What do you know?
Okay, so I have this tech investment fund with Guy Oziric, right?
Yes.
It's called Sound Ventures, and we invest in high tech companies, right?
Right.
So, Guy's here. That's who the chair's for. So maybe Guy should come out.
Guy, come on out.
It's Guy.
Just for those of you who don't know, Guy is a very close friend of mine who just happens to manage Madonna and U2 and Amy Schumer and everybody in the world. And cool guy, great guy, smart guy, and they're business partners.
So he's got a side gig working with me.
Yes, yes.
Right? So we do this thing called Sound Ventures. We invest in tech companies. And so we found this very interesting tech company called Ripple that we're going to invest in, right?
Okay, what is Ripple?
So Ripple is basically a platform to allow people to transfer money from bank account to bank account, person to person, really securely, really simply, really quickly. Okay. So we found this company. We thought it was really, really interesting, and it runs on this stuff called XRP, which is a cryptocurrency. But basically, it's just a way to get value from here to there. Okay. So we're meeting with these folks, and they're explaining to us the people that run it, this guy Chris Larson and the guy named Brad Garlinghouse, and they run it, and they're talking about the ethic of this company and this platform, and how they actually really care about being an ethical company and giving a portion of this platform away to people that are doing good in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So it was around the exact same time that I ran into you on the beach, and you told me about this amazing birthday gift that you got from Porsche, and you explained to me that if you weren't doing this, that what you would be working on is that project, right?
Yeah, I would be saving the gorillas. Yes.
You would be saving the gorillas, and everybody knows about this thing. So, but you never ask anyone for anything ever. And you said at some point, I'm going to need some help with this. And I said, you're asking me for help. You never ask anyone for help ever. And at the same time, you called him.
It was on your birthday. You called me on your birthday. I was like, wow, she's calling me on her birthday. Is everything okay? And you wanted to share with me this incredible story, the gift of a lifetime that Porsche gave you. And I promised you on that call that I'd be there to help you. And we are brothers, and we're here to help you.
And so we talked to Chris and Brad, and we said, there's this amazing human being. And all they ever do is think about other people they can give to. Whether it's in New Orleans, whether it's in Montecito, whether it's the people that come here, the people out there, you're always thinking about everyone else. And we wanted to show you that people are thinking about you. So, on behalf of Ripple, we'd like to give you $4 million. Now, usually people come out with a big giant check and do the like big giant check thing, but we can actually transfer it into Rwandan francs right now, right here. And all we have to do is push this button that's in your account. Do you want to push it? You want me to push it?
I would like to push it. I'd like to push it real good.
Bingo. We love you.
I love you.
We all love
I
you.
love you.
Have a great vacation.
So yeah, I just at the end of this video, you can just see Ellen has no idea what she just did, but she just says, "Thank you, Ripple." Basically, she doesn't know who they are or what they are, but she's now understanding, and maybe that sparks something for her too. Not that she needs to invest in it or whatever, because she's got millions. But either way, I wanted to bring this out because it sparks interest into people, and obviously the Ashton Kutcher himself, right here, has $50 million bet on Ripple's XRP, right? So you go into this little article here, basically stating how much. It's around 50 million. Nobody knows exactly, but he's highly invested into fintech. Him and Guy Osiri, I think his name was, right here, Guy Osiri, and so I'm just trying to do this because I want people to understand that this is the future, right? This is what's going to happen. And he's well aware of it, and why I want to connect these. And then I want to jump to one other person to show. She's Rosie Rios, and I don't know if anybody knows who Rosie Rios is, but she was actually the 43rd Treasurer of the United States, and now she's part of Ripple. So basically, she minted the last $100 bill. The last $100 bill. Her name's actually signed right on the currency itself, and now she works for Ripple because she knows. And this is where I want to play this video right here to keep people informed why she's telling you the financial is changing. The financial system is changing.
Transfer that's going to go on. What clients joined today by the 43rd Treasurer of the United States, Rosie Rios, to discuss just that. Rosie, welcome.
Thank you.
So Rosie, when you think about the intergenerational wealth transfer that's going to go on, what do you think about?
Yeah. Well, first of all, thanks for having me. And if you're only thinking about it now, you're behind the 8 ball. The train has left the station. I keep saying that, and it's absolutely true, especially when it comes to this topic. So what people need to realize about intergenerational wealth is it's already happening, right? So we're talking about so the boomers, which is my generation, we have the most discretionary income. But this next generation, basically, the millennials, although it's pretty much anyone born in the mid-90s and later, are going to inherit this opportunity to really think about investments in a totally different way. So when you think about those generations, so technically, the millennials or anyone born between 1980 and 1996. But again, look, my son's 26, my daughter's 21. I call them the Robin Hood investor, right? But in reality, these are kids who grew up with the internet, right? So anyone who's grown up with the internet, they see the world as very flat. It's no longer what they're taught at home, what they're taught in the classroom. It's what they see. It's what they've learned, the good, the bad, the ugly of the internet. They're very tech savvy, they're very confident, but they don't have the experience that perhaps a lot of wealth managers, financial analysts, managers, etc., need to really understand how to think about their investments. So for me, it was very important that I get into their heads. My daughter's 21, my son is 26. When I left the Obama administration in 2016, after serving both terms, I studied these kids, I call them kids, for 2 years at Harvard. And I really wanted to understand kind of the social, political, economic way that they think and how they behave. And for them, it's kind of this one and done world, right? It's set it and forget it. Right. Technology means everything to them. They're very, very confident, they're very progressive, and they're very savvy. But again, they lack a lot of the world experience that my generation still has. So even here now in this economic downturn, this unprecedented economic downturn, this is where, in my opinion, the wealth management industry has a huge opportunity. It's no longer about taking them out to golf and buying them dinner. It's really kind of thinking about how to use technology and information in a totally different way. So if you're not already on their app, on their phone, and that's how they access information, if you're not already there, you're behind. You're behind. So for people to really think about how to use technology, how to kind of think about kind of out of the box approaches to investments, and really it's not just about assessing value, it's creating value. And again, really being able to understand how these kind of exotic investments work,
whether it is crypto, whether it is thinking about getting into, whether it's the metaverse, etc., these pre-IPO opportunities, the time is now. The absolute time is now.
So if the time is now, and they're getting all that information from the app on their phone,
Absolutely.
the percentage of that I was hearing about, the millennials and the next generation are getting their information from TikTok. It's
Absolutely
staggering.
true. Absolutely
so how
true.
do advisors change
Yeah.
the tide on that?
Well, look, I mean, you have this great show here, Matt. Are you doing anything on TikTok?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, nothing.
And that's what I wanted to show you. I mean, 43rd Treasurer of the Union, she printed money for the Federal Reserve, like printed money that you use personally, $100 bills. Look at the back of a $100 bill. You'll see Rosie Rios on there. Probably the other ones too. I don't know. I've only looked at the back of $100 bills. But 43rd Treasurer printed money, currency, the paper money, and now works at Ripple. All right. So the SEC put this case on Ripple for a reason. All right. It's regulation. What's going to happen with this regulation here for Ripple, it's going to happen across the board. And that's what they're trying to find right now. So basically all these other FTX and Celsius and all those other ones that were collapsing, that is because regulation is coming in. Right? They're trying to get it just like the dot-com boom, all those big companies that went under and only a few survived. This is going to be your new currency. I highly advise you to look into it and understand the infrastructure, because there's a lot of different types and there's only a few that are going to make it. And so I'm just trying to make everybody aware. I want to say sorry for the longer video today, but I mean, I just wanted to show you those two videos that, they were a little bit longer themselves. So that's what made this a little bit longer, but just wanted to connect these, like I said, because if you look at these videos, you see the one, I'm sorry, I should have even showed you that, but the one video of Rosie Rios only got like 17,000 views. And then the one with Ashton Kutcher and Ellen DeGeneres only got 70,000 views. 70,000 views is a lot, but if you think about it in the retrospect of the 8 million followers or 8 million views that you get for like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, stuff like that people, that does nothing for you, but that's what people are interested in. That's why I'm hoping that this, using Ashton Kutcher as a catalyst to help people connect and understand that, you got to look at these investments. It's not easy to get into it and understand it. I know it takes time. It's not fun. It's not sexy, but education is wonderful. And if you dive in now, you can probably set yourself up with you set yourself, your future, your family up for the future. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's not financial advice, but I would just highly advise you to look into it. Once again, thank you for your time. This is Balancia Payments, a balanced payment solution to your merchant needs. And like I said before, we are a merchant service provider, and we want to definitely work with anybody that we can that help save money on your processing fees. If you're interested, please reach out. Love to connect. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much.